I did a video about Uganda and the dictatorship of the president Museveni and the brutality that the citizens are facing in Uganda. Yeah? By the president's son. Yeah? You see, persons come under the comment section talking about Museveni is not a dictator and I am brainwashed by the American system. Yeah? Listen to me, man. I love the continent and I will do anything to go to the continent right now or to live in the continent. Yeah? But nobody cannot say that Museveni is not a dictator. The reason why Museveni is the president right now is because he was a rebel. And that man unalived many persons to reach where he reached today. Yeah? And every time after that, there is election and hundreds of thousands of our black brothers and our black sisters have been murdered by his regime that his son, right, is leading. And you want to come and tell me about Museveni is that a dictator? Eh? What garbage. Look at this. His son is threatening the opposition leader, Bobby Wine, the opposition, Bobby Wine, to unalive him. For what reason? The security force on the street because they're wearing the opposition shirt. They hold them, bring them to prison, torture them, beat them, unalive them. For what reason? And you're going to come and tell me about Museveni is that a dictator? 81 years old. And you're seeking to run a country? Huh? The youngest country when it comes on to population is Uganda. 95% or 80% of people who live in Uganda is under 40. The youngest population in the world. And you want to hold the young people hostage? Looking in some areas of Uganda. Look where the people are living. Look on the roads. And you have massive corruption on top of corruption. Family have been benefiting of the poor people back of Ugandans. And you want to come and tell me about Museveni is that a dictator? Right now, I heard that man appoint his daughter as the governor of the Bank of Uganda. His wife is the education minister. His son is the head of the army. He's running the country like it is his own family business. And the world going to stand and look on the people being unalived in Uganda. We need the world to pay attention to what is going on in Uganda. Because the people need help. The people need help. It can't be that you're opposed to something and you have been unalive because you're opposed to it. And those people who don't have no shame and no ambition and don't like to see young people rise. Those old people who is at the end, at the head of the African Union. You guys are disgrace to Africans. All I can tell the people, all I can say to the people of Uganda, the future is in your hand. And you have to rise up and take back Uganda from this regime. Yeah? Because all this regime good for is to unalive the people of Uganda, the young people of Uganda. You must show him that and his family that the time has come. All of you go out on the street because them can't kill the whole of you. They can't unalive the whole of you. So no take the street for it. And you go out and demand no freedom. And you go out and demand no freedom. And let the regime crumble and find place go because they don't belong to Uganda. They don't belong there. And let me tell you something. Museveni and his family, days are numbered. And let me tell you something. The rest of their days going to be bitter.